We rolling. We rolling. Welcome to evening slash early morning chat. This is New York Dan here. And man, I got all kinds of stuff going on here. We're going to talk some Sarasota. I was just watching some vids when I had my dinner here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I got a whole thing of notes here. There's a lot of things going on tonight. Hope everyone's having a good one. Yeah, I'm trying to get this video out ASAP. The night is blowing by. It's getting really late. I'm on like a vampire schedule here. I apologize. I should have gotten this video out earlier. I've been doing so much stuff today. Cheers. Lime juice, just fresh limes with Brita tap water. That's really good. No sugar added. Nothing else added. You can get a whole bag of those limes at ShopRite or wherever your grocery store is. I'm sure they got them at Publix too. Whole bag of those limes. One lime, I just keep refilling the water. One lime will last you like a couple days. Best damn thing to drink. All right, so here's what's happening, guys. I'm going to talk some Sarasota. He put 2 vids out. One of them was sizzling bacon, and the other one was a solo hike. Yeah, there's also more stuff we're going to talk about, including a vid that JJ put out. We're going to check in. I'll tell you what's happening on a couple other channels. So first, I wanted to get started with the elephant in the room. I went to the doctor's today. Yeah, I got up early too. I was there at like 9:30 in the morning. And I had the damn blood test. Not a fun thing to do, guys. Not a fun thing to do. Jeez Louise. I should have told the, what do they call it, a phlebotomist? They take the blood. I should have told her about my channel. I was not myself. You know, I'm under a lot of pressure with this stuff. I've been like through a whirlwind. Yeah, the girl that did it was very nice. She was a very nice girl. She I told her I might have a problem here. If I'm not lying down, I might pass out. I was giving her a warning. The problem is the beds that you could lie down in or the chairs that recline were all being used, so I would have had to wait longer. And the place was getting a little crowded, even at that hour. You believe that? Around 9:30? It opens at 7 a.m. and the medical secretary told me don't get there right at 7. There'll be a ton of people there. Yeah, at the laboratory where they take the blood. So I like, you know what? I'm just going to sit there and hope this girl knows what she's doing, you know, and I told her I'm not going to look. I'm not even going to look. She did a great job, though. She was able to do it. It worked out really well. There was minimal pain. Minimal. I looked away, thought of something else, and she gave me the an alcohol wipe she ripped open. And she's like, smell this while I do it. That will keep your brain like from thinking about the blood or passing out. Yeah, that was a great idea. It worked. And then she gave me a lollipop. She brought over a couple of lollipops. Let me pick a good one that I liked. I got the lime after I did it. Because the problem is it's low blood sugar. It's not just a matter of being a wimp. It's something to do, you know, you haven't eaten. I couldn't eat breakfast. I just had water. And that like helps you. The sugar helps you to like wake up, you know, especially after the blood thing. So it worked out. And then when I got out to my car, I had brought a snack with me. I had a piece of a banana. Give me some blood sugar. Went home. Then I had my breakfast. Yeah. But I got it done. The arm does hurt a little bit in this area. I feel it. It hurts a little bit. It's like sore. I hope one time I had this done, and I remember it turned into like a black and blue here. I think they had a problem. If they don't do it professionally, it's also it's kind of like a dice roll too. I mean, this girl, I think she knew what she was doing because she did that on the first try, and it barely felt. It felt less painful than a bee sting. Yeah, and she put the tubes and stuff. I didn't want to look. She did the tubes, and I'm like, okay, this is great. It didn't take that long. It worked out pretty well. Thank God. So I'm a step ahead of Vito. I at least went to the doctor and got a checkup. Now, I have a couple friends too. My friend Paul, he doesn't go to the doctor. I told him about that ultrasound test you can have done. He's like, Dan, I don't want to know what's going on. I don't even want to know. So we'll see what happens now. I got to wait for the results. And I signed up for their portal. It's like this internet stuff or technology is too much. The doctor's office has one system, the lab has another. The doctor's one wouldn't work right. I did get the lab one to work, so I should be able to show my results pretty soon or know them. Hopefully. Nothing bad. Huh. Oh, I was going to tell you something really messed up that happened this afternoon after I did the results, right? And I saw your comments. Some people said the results come in real fast. This afternoon, I had a call come in, a missed call on my phone. It said, my phone tells me if it's spam or whoever is calling. I usually don't pick up if I see a spam alert. Long story short, it said it was healthcare related. It was like an 800 number thing. And I was freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, that's got to be something bad with my blood work. I was freaked. I checked my voicemail. I'm like, they must have run their blood work and there's a problem. Checked my voicemail, and it was my damn health insurance, my Obamacare, telling me that I should get a flu shot. It was a recorded message. Huh. I was pissed. Yeah. That was a scare. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. And what I did, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm going to be putting up a separate video with a bunch of clips from today and a Forest River camper RV trailer for a bargain price that I saw. Yeah, that's going to be, I'm going to do it in a separate video. Reason is, I'm filming this it's on my other phone, which I realized once I started filming. So, in order to expedite this and get the vid out ASAP, so to speak, I'll have to put these vids separate instead of putting it together with clips. Yeah, I'm going to show you the AI stuff will be on there. The stuff JJ had about the bike. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it in this video. And the other video is just going to be the clips, sort of Forest River trailer. I saw an interesting thing at Target, a special drink. There's a few things I put on there. You'll see. I'll do that separate. I'll try to get that out soon after this video posts. So, what else? Oh, yeah. When I was at Target, hey, the fish tank appeared. 20,000 gallons. It's a lot of work to maintain. When I was at Target today, I found the infamous Cuff blood pressure machine. And I ran out this evening. I've been doing all kinds of errands. This one is by Omron. That's a pretty good brand. They make the Cuff one too. It's $5 more than the store brand. I'm like, let me get the better one. Yeah, you guys were saying this is like surefire. It's like not the. We were worried the cuff, the arm, what do they call it, wrist one was not giving the right results. Well, now I got both models by the same company. We can compare results. I'm not going to do it on air right now. Too much, man. Too much. It takes a while to do it. In a future video, when I have more time, because I'm running super late tonight, future video, we can try both of those and see how they compare. But a little party broke out here at headquarters because I'm going to tell you what happened. When I got back and I had just been running my ass around, I sat down here and I put the batteries in and frantically tested that with that machine to see what the hell's going on with this blood pressure. Because I just don't know. I'm like, I don't know what I can trust, what I can't trust. So I did the arm cuff just like it said. Luckily, I did it. Usually on this arm, you take your blood pressure. So they did the blood needle on this arm. Thank God. So it's like, can do it. So I sit down, and the first reading I got was 130/80. And that was like what my doctor got in the office, right? So then I'm like, okay, thank God. Because I was like frantic that it might be like, I was getting the 150s over something, even like 150/100 or something. I'm like, let's see what this arm machine does. I was scared because I'm like, people were saying in the comments the wrist one is maybe not accurate. And when I was in the doctor's, the nurse took the thing and she was getting a high reading. I think I was real nervous in there. But so anyway, after I saw it was 130/80, I was like, oh, thank God. It's nothing ridiculous. Whew. I was like, wow, thank God. So then I was like more relaxed. I'm like, let me take it again. I sat in the chair and relaxed just for a minute and took it with the armband machine. And it came out to 116/78 with a pulse of 78. Whew. Party broke out. Reason to celebrate. That's amazing. Thank God. And I didn't even have any alcohol to drink. Alcohol will lower your pressure down. That's what it does. It's probably healthy to have, I'm serious, to have red wine and stuff. It's probably healthy. Heart healthy. I had no alcohol the whole day, and I got a real low reading with that. I was like, wow. Now, I picked up some pizza to have for dinner tonight to celebrate, a slice or two. No, actually, it was 2 slices, and the lady gave me a third for free because they were closing. I went over to my gym, Planet Fitness, to do some weights this evening. I did some crunches, some sit-ups, and the machines. I used the big, like the universal weight set where you pull down on it to do your different arm exercise. Yeah, and the ab machine, of course. It's funny, not that many people use that ab machine. And I saw a guy at the gym, and he had like, his arms were like muscular, but he's got like a pot belly thing. And he was on other machines to do like your legs and different things. I'm like, that's strange. These guys don't work out the abs. They got a serious problem going on. Strange. Go figure. But anyway, long story short, that's where I went to the pizza place. It was like a ghost town. They were cleaning up. They had a few pieces left, and they were still open for a minute so I could get the pizza. And what I do, I tell them, don't heat it up. I'm like, just put it in the box. I'll heat it up later because I was going to go work out. Planet Fitness open all night during the week. So I did that. I went over to Target. I did a bunch of stuff. Oh, I got some more fresh turmeric at ShopRite. Yeah, you can't get that at Target. Uh, Guess what, guys? The turmeric and the red onion, I think they're real healthy, and I don't think that was causing the headache problem. I think it was stress. So my recipes are valid, and I put the turmeric, I sliced a bunch up and put it on my pizza. I love that stuff. It's delicious. This is fresh turmeric. It's not that powder. It's not one of those spices that I even have some right here. But this junk, I used to buy this. It's like yellow. I saw a thing on, believe it or not, it was on YouTube, and they showed how they make this stuff, and they said some disreputable companies even put like coloring in, and the turmeric's low grade. A lot of it that they use, it's all dried out. Yeah, forget that. Fresh turmeric. All right, let's see if I. I got a lot of drama going on, guys. So I figure I share what's happening, and I'll let you know. We'll talk about my numbers when I get those, and we'll see if the cholesterol's bad. I did eat a lot of butter. I haven't eaten that much in the last couple weeks, mainly because I think I ran out of it. But Leslie's like, you eat butter all the time. I'm like, well, I thought the butter is supposed to be a really healthy food. They say on Coast to Coast AM, they said it's supposed to be good. But I'm not so sure about that now. I've been having the extra virgin olive oil. Yeah. How Who knows? Who knows what's going on? I'll know more when I get my numbers. And I already know when I had my blood work done a number of years ago, like over 10 years, the triglycerides were high. That's always been a problem. Yeah. I think Long Island Ken even, he had the same kind of problem. And he said his doctor has him on a statin. That's right. One of them Stalin pills. He's on that. I wonder if Tim is even taking his Stalins. He said that the doctor he gave him a Stalin pill, or he gave him a prescription, I believe. I wonder if he's even taking that. I don't know. I really don't know about this, the carnivore. I got to check in an old guy carnivore on his channel too and see how he's doing. He had a stroke and he's sticking to the carnivore diet. He said that's not what caused the stroke. It was a prior brain injury. He had like an operation in one spot from some other problem. He's like that. It's not the carnivore. I don't know. So Tim, let's see the two videos he put out. He's cooking up a bunch of bacon on that griddle. Yeah, it's a greasy meal. Eggs with the bacon, all greasy, on the griddle. Yep, that's what he was eating for breakfast. Strip after strip. I just watched it tonight. It was making me hungry, seeing all that bacon. Long Island Kent's like, Dan, you can't eat bacon. You can't eat that stuff. It's like, don't eat it. Ken's, I don't know if he's vegan, but I don't believe he eats any meat. Yeah. But he does eat bakery stuff. That's the thing. That's where I think he's going wrong. Who doesn't like bakery stuff? Oh my God. They got all them holiday Halloween cookies now. I saw them over at the store. I saw them. I didn't buy any. They even had oatmeal raisins at what's that called? ShopRite. And I had got some of those back in August. And the problem is those oatmeal raisins are so sugary. I don't know what they're thinking. When you eat them, They could be made healthy. That's my point. The ones they had from the store, they're bakery. They're not like manufactured cookies. These were made by like a bakery, probably on it's up from Long Island, somewhere around here. You know, they do that store, the fresh bakery in store stuff. But I'm telling you, I don't know why they put so much sugar in those. They could make them healthier without, man, they're so damn sweet. It's like eating a piece of candy. I don't care if they have no sugar. Just give me the oatmeal with if you put enough raisins in it, the raisins will make it sweet. I don't know. I might have to bake some myself. So Tim had his morning rant. He's talking about you have to retire before it's too late. And he's giving examples out about different people he knows, his subscribers and stuff. And he's talking up how his lifestyle is so great. And even though he doesn't have that much money, he's retired. The problem is when you retire, once you retire, good luck getting rehired. Basically. So he did that, and then he went on a hiking video. He got 2 hiking sticks. I thought they call these things, they call them canes. When you're elderly, you need a cane. Apparently, they're in style. They call them hiking sticks. Went on a little hike where he went with his daughter the other week in Georgia. And up at the summit, at the observation area, he sat in a really sketchy seat called an Indian pod. I believe he said his feet were dangling over a cliff. I would not do that. No way. If you have a stroke from all that bacon and you're dangling over that cliff, you could go right over. I would not sit there. He also carved his initials in with a big knife he carries. Carved it into the decking, the observation deck woodwork. It's like other people did it. They wrote their initials. So I'm gonna carve my sign. Yeah, carved his initials in. There were a bunch of them over there. Some of them had hearts. Off camera, I think he made it into a heart, and he put the Walmart girl's initials in there. So that's what he did today. He put those 2 vids out. The solo hike. He wanted a pretty young thing. PYT. That's one of Michael Jackson's songs. That's what that is. PYT, pretty young thing. Yup. He wanted one to go with him, but he had to do it solo. That's like New York Dan on the cruise. He's going to be going solo. He'd like to bring his PYT. He'd like to bring her. Now I'm like freaked out about going by myself. I'm used to going with Leslie now. I'm going to miss her on the cruise this time. I'm telling you. Yeah. The problem was, you know what it is? The thing is, I like doing the excursions and stuff. Don't get me wrong. The problem I was having, I wasn't a happy camper on the August cruise because she's a firecracker. She likes to do these excursions and a lot of cool stuff. I like doing that too. But it was so damn hot that I was like, kind of like feeling like, I was scared that I was going to get heat stroke and stuff. And I was kind of ready. I kind of wanted to be lazy and just stay on the ship or not do as much stuff. That's what was going on. But I enjoyed having her with me. Yeah. It's fun to have your girlfriend with you. on the cruise. Well, I'll see her soon enough when I get back. Hopefully. Hopefully I'll make it back. I still haven't done that video about the girl that was missing from the cruise ship. That's right. I did notes for that. I watched the Netflix series. I got to get that done. Maybe I'll have time tomorrow to do it. So, I'm going to tell you some other stuff going on. Oh, yeah. JJ put a video out. You guys were commenting about, he's like, oh, how do you find Tim's motorcycle? He has inside information. You're like, Dan, you got to check this video out. Put a picture of it up. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll put a clip in my clip video with the Forest River trailer. I'll put a picture of it, and I'll show you what happened. The trick is, if you look in the corner, it says AI generate. Yeah, all the stuff on there is AI, guys. That's not Tim's Goldwing. It's not. Nah, it was a cool video. Hats off to JJ. That must have taken, it must be a lot of work to figure that out. Somehow he got the picture of Fred, and he must have expensive AI stuff that can process all this. That's like a project. Hats off. It was very, very realistic. It had Fred talking. It's amazing. That's called, you know what that's called? A deep fake. Yeah, deep fake. That's when AI is so advanced they can make a picture. They could take Donald Trump and having him say whatever they want to make him say, and it will be totally realistic. Called a deep fake. It's amazing. So, yeah, that's what's going on JJ's channel. I guess he was pranking Tim, trying to give him a scare that the bike was leaking. I don't think he has to prank him. I think Tim already knows that bike's a lemon. And I think that he's got a big problem. He said in the breakfast video when he was doing all that bacon, and he was eating his eggs of bacon, he was like, I don't even know now if the warranty is going to actually extend. Yeah, a lot of those warranties are tricky. Matter of fact, I said the other month I was talking about, I found out the Hyundai, the Tucson I rented, it was a cool car when I was in a little SUV in Florida, driving around, and I put like 4,000 miles on it. It's a cool car. I was looking it up. A friend of mine actually got one of those Tucsons. I was looking it up, and I looked online about it and stuff, and here's the deal. They have a really good warranty. It's like 100,000 mile, but here's the problem. If you sell it and you're the second, or you buy it used, you're the second owner. Do you know they said that warranty, Hyundai tries to like dishonor the warranty for the second owner? Yeah, it's only really good for the first owner. And that could be the case with the Gold Wing. Could be the case. Oh, I'm feeling it right here. Oh, man. I hope by doing a little bit of weights didn't make it worse. Cal Pody's going to have to come down and be a pallbearer. Damn. Yeah, somebody put that in the comment. They're like, if it doesn't work out with your health, Cal Pody's going to take a ride over to be one of the pallbearers. Be in the box. Just like BE. Yeah. Now BE's back as a deep fake. What do you think? No. We shouldn't say that. I think it's legit. So, yeah, I checked in. Speaking of BE, he made an appearance. I checked in on his channel this evening. He put out a little 2-minute triggered video. He's mad. He's not showing the property. He's not going to walk and show it. Point and shoot video. It's not going to happen. That property is private. And he unloaded on Calpo. He called the grifter. Yeah, the grifter has said he renamed his channel. For those that don't know, it used to be called Grifters Anonymous. And it's still under, if you search under grifter, it comes up. Or Grifters Anonymous, it comes up. But he renamed it Old Men Nation. So, BE, he called him Fart Nation. Fart Nation. Yeah, he unloaded on Calpo. He was peed because he got home from the property and he had no internet up there. And he checked in and it's the same old stuff is happening. The same old stuff. These guys, the Three Stooges. And I notice BE's light behind him, he's got a big fluorescent light, but it don't got no bulbs in it. Very strange. The light's on, but the bulbs aren't in it. Oh, the light's off. But there's no bulbs home. So, I don't know. That's what's going on with BE. I saw Stewie is making up some McGriddles for dinner. He's having breakfast for dinner. That's what I like to do sometimes. IHOP, they say, have your breakfast for dinner. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'll have to check that video out. Everybody like McGriddles. All these videos are making me hungry now because I can't eat anything. Now, Long Island Ken's like, you can't eat that stuff, Dan. No bacon, no fatty food, no butter. Oh, man. Freaking sardine sandwich. Don't get me wrong. I like the sardines, but I'm getting tired of having that. Then I see this stuff on the screen. And I'm like, man. We'll see. Maybe I can have a little bit. Maybe turkey bacon. I don't know. So, yeah, that's what I saw happening this evening. That's the channels that seem to have put out some vids. Let's see. What else? I think I got it covered. Yup. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, I got to post the videos from Leslie's phone that she sent by WhatsApp. Those were cool. Maybe tomorrow I'll do that. That's a little bit of a homework assignment. From the cruise, we went to a swim-up bar in Grand Turk. I got to do that. I got to get those posted. Those were a really cool video. Because you know what it is? I didn't have my phone with me, and I saw stuff that was so cool. I'm like, I got to borrow your phone, Leslie. Give me your phone. I got to film this. I'm trying not to film stuff. I was on vacation, but I'm like, this is so cool. I got to film it. So all those clips, I'll merge them together. I didn't film. It's not super long. I'll do that and look for the video. I'll look for the clips from my other phone from today and the Forest River. I'll label it like Forest River Bargain. The RV trailer. And it is a bargain. You'll see. There's one last thing that was on these notes. I don't know if Sarasota's watching this stuff. I think he is, but this is actually something that he might be interested in. You know, I've been on this thing with all this health crap going on. Health is wealth, right? I've been watching stuff on YouTube that's come up on my feed. And there was something interesting that I caught. I could probably find the video. If anyone wants me to find it for them, let me know in the comments. I might be able to find, if I go through my browser history, I might be able to find it. This guy had an interesting video about high dose vitamin, and it had to be D3. He was taking ridiculous amounts, and he did research on it, and he figured out that things could be cured with it, believe it or not. He had problems with his joints, and he was able to cure that. One of the things he said, he was able to cure glaucoma with high dose vitamin D. You believe that? Yeah, it's an interesting video. But that's something maybe Tim should check into. He should try that. But I think also, I kind of feel like the glaucoma might be related to your circulatory system. I don't know. If I kind of feel like if you're on a diet with lower fat, lower meat, and more veggies, it might help with something like glaucoma. I don't know. Definitely take fish oil. I have it right over here. Yeah, you definitely want to take a fish oil. Come on. That's definitely good for you. Fish oil. I'm going to take one. Tastes like sardines. I'm not going to swallow that horse pill. That thing's way too big. I'm like a vampire. I suck the oil out of it. And there's just an empty corpse. Instead of blood, I eat fish oil. This thing I had for lunch today, this is kind of a joke. The Tattooed Chef plant-based burrito bowl. Yeah, got it from Target. I'm trying to be healthy. It's only 250 calories. Vegan. It said product of Italy. But this is the part that's a little scary. On the back here, it doesn't say like what the chef is or anything like that. It just says manufactured for Planted Ventures in San Pedro, California. It was manufactured. I don't know. I don't know if I trust a tattooed chef. Tattooed chef. That's like one of those guys that makes like a lot of bacon and like comfort food and stuff. They don't give a rat's ass about their health. They got all them tattoos. They don't care. You could end up getting like hepatitis or some crap from the tattoos. Yeah, the ink that they use, it might not be cleaned out from the last tattoo. It's pretty. Don't even get me started with these needles. I've had it up to here with needles today. Forget it. Forget about it. That's a rant. Yeah. I don't know. I don't equate tattooed chef with being healthy. I definitely don't equate that. If they want to make me impressed that this is healthy, they should put like a freaking like somebody that has a lot of discipline, maybe like a Tibetan monk on the cover and say crafted in the not the Alps. What is that damn thing called? Man, over those mountains where the Tibetans are. What the heck? Man. Yeah, Himalaya. Crafted in the Himalayan Alps. I think they do call it the Alps. Himalayan Alps. By Tibetan monks. Then I would believe it's more healthy. Yeah. It probably wouldn't taste good though. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I think I got everything covered here. a lot in this video. I crammed a lot into it. And I'll do on my other phone, I'll put the other video together, the clips. It's not that long, and that will be up separate. All right, guys, hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. And I hope everyone's having a good one. Probably early risers. See what the heck time it is. Yeah, when I look over there, you know what? I have a clock. I have 2 clocks over there. That's what I'm looking at to see what's going on. Yeah, top of the morning to you, me lads. Welcome. What is it now? Wednesday morning. Welcome to Wednesday morning. Hopefully we get some good weather today. This damn nor'easter, I think, is finally out of here. It was misting out still when I was driving around tonight. Yeah, tomorrow I think we're finally going to dry out a little. May see the sun finally. All right, guys. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great morning. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I'll see you guys soon. Over and out.